but that's nothing to do with you. And, and it's always easier said than done, believe me. But it's a decision that one has to make regularly. Not to do this negative shoulding. Because there's such a thing as positive shoulding on yourself, Saying things like I mentioned before, I should start another podcast because that will make Sundays easier to go through. It'll keep me doing something that makes me happy. It'll keep me creative. It'll keep things going. It'll be good. So that's a positive shoulding, or looking at. I've been looking for actually a few years now into how I can move to Colorado. But a positive shoulding is I should look into this school and see what programs they have and see what resources they might have for a single parent and, who needs childcare so she can attend school. I should look into housing and rent and stuff like that, cost of living. These are positive shoulds that don't make me feel like crap, So I guess maybe the difference between positive and negative shoulding on yourself is where the shoulds tend to focus. So, I just noticed this as I was saying it out loud. All my negative shoulding on myself comes out of the past. I should have done this. I should have done that. I should have. As opposed to the positive is I should do is looking towards the future. Maybe, a little bit far off in some cases, and a little closer up in others, but still the future. And, did I ever do a show of that hashtag looking up? I can't remember. Maybe I'll have to do that on Wednesday. But, I guess that's the difference. Yes, you can look back and go, you know what? I missed out on an opportunity there. And I think that's part of being aware of where you are in your journey, is looking back on where things went off the rails or where you went off the beaten path, and appreciating that maybe there was a better decision that you could have made in the moment, but ultimately the decision you did make has led you to where you are currently. And where you are currently is where you need to be. So, I don't know. I hope all that makes sense. I'm starting to, confuse myself. I even had coffee in, 3 days. I ran out of hot cocoa. Yeah, I put cocoa in my coffee. That's just my thing. And so I ran out of cocoa, and so I haven't had coffee in a few days, and so I'm like, blah. So I'm going to end this here. So that's all I have to say about that. If you would like to follow me on social media, PurpleBecca923 is the username to look for. That's PurpleBecca 923. That is my username on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat. Also, it is my email address, purplebecca923@gmail.com. And still working on the website. Maybe once I get my cocoa in the mail, because I ordered some from Amazon. It was supposed to be here on Thursday, but they came when I was at work. And then they were supposed to come on Friday, and they never did. And so, anyways, long story short. So once I have my coffee, hopefully I'll be able to hyper-focus on getting that website up and running. So until next time, remember to create what you deserve Believe that you deserve it, and then go and create it. And once you do, you can fly with the penguins. Toodaloo!